Okay, now we're going to show you the differences or the choices in finish. Now again, install this glossy. So this is dry carbon fiber glossy finish installed on the canards, on the front lip, and you can see the difference between the matte or satin finish versus the glossy. So we like everyone to see, this is the dry look, this is the wet look, and if you have a plaid, you already have a spoiler with a satin finish. Here we have our glossy front inlay installed, and on the ground, of course, we have the satin matte finish versus the glossy. So we wanted to lay them all out like this to show you up close, even on our turn signal indicators and on our door handles. Everything is glossy. The trim is already glossy. Of course, it's glossy black. So we think glossy is ideal, but if you have a matte standard dashboard, you might want that. Again, in the rear, on the diffuser, like we just explained in the first video, which we just installed, this is all glossy. We don't have a matte in stock. So that's the difference between wet and dry, or matte and glossy. Okay, now we're going to show you the Viento Model S front lip installation. You're either going to purchase it in glossy or matte finish, and we want to show you everything you're going to get. So it's going to come all taped up like this, and it's going to have lots of 3M, very high bonding, double-sided tape, along with, on the bottom, 9 pre-drilled holes for the hole location for tapping into the bottom of the Model S front lip. Okay, so what's in the box besides the unit? We're going to give you 9 self-tapping, rust-free stainless steel screws. You may want to use washers with it. We're also going to give you adhesive promoter. Again, 3M UL94, 3M 94. And that is going to promote the adhesive bond. So when we push it on, it's going to grab. We're going to tape it on and then put the screws in. Now, if you take it to a shop and you're paying a lot of money, consider having them use rivets. So we're going to use rivets. Rivets go through. You don't see a screw head on the bottom. It pinches itself, and it's a much stronger way to install them. But not everybody has a rivet gun, we understand. So self-tapping screws will suffice. Okay, let's get started. You're gonna need some rubbing alcohol to clean it. You gotta get all the wax off. You gotta get all of the ceramic coatings and anything you might have on the front of your Model S. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna talk next about preparation area. So again, we're gonna use tape over the white or the painted surfaces like this. We're gonna run all the way down here, all the way across to the other side. So you need to clean top and bottom with rubbing alcohol, and then all the way here and all the way here. Now underneath, notice where all the scratches are in this car, oh boy. But notice where we're gonna be tapping into, the black plastic areas of the undercarriage. Okay, now we're gonna start prepping. Okay, we're spraying on and just clean it good. Now on this vehicle, we don't have any ceramic coating, so we're not gonna take the time to remove it. We just have light wax, so you could clay bar it if you want to, but it's really not necessary. And then over here, we've got top and bottom. So we're gonna spray the top and the bottom. You gotta get all the oil and dirt and grease off so that everything will bond. All right, so now we're doing it. It's all clean, it's all ready. Now we're gonna show you where the installer fits. Okay, now the location for the adhesive promoter is as follows. We're gonna go underneath the front lip, as this front lip's gonna slide all the way in here. So we're gonna go underneath, and we're gonna put it all the way up on the white edge underneath, and then on top, we're gonna go just about here and all the way down here. So we're gonna install the promoter next. You don't need a lot on the front. You could just do a little below and a little on top, and then we're going to keep going. Okay, now the promoter is in this little packet. It's yellow. It's very wet, very damp. You should have no problem doing the entire area with one piece. So I gotta cut it open a little bit better. Okay. So again, it's soaking wet, so keep it nearby and don't get it all on your clothes. So we're gonna go all the way here along this lip. And now we're gonna go under, as we mentioned. So only on the white painted areas underneath. Now we're here. And this is all the way down, across the middle, underneath. And again, what matters most is this front lip that it grabs. So just like this, and then underneath. You don't need to go above, but if you get any up here, it cleans off with alcohol very easily. Okay, now we're gonna let this dry for about 30 seconds, and we'll be right back to show you the next step. Okay, the next thing we're gonna give you is a little packet of soap. This is Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo. You mix it with 42 ounces of water, and it gives you a typical soap solution most commonly found in window tinting and paint protection film. So the reason for this is installation ease. Since we're gonna slide it directly on and center it, we wanna be able to move it around. So this soap solution is gonna allow us that extra leeway. So now we're gonna pull the tape off and show you how we're gonna do this. Okay, now we're gonna put on the soap solution in front of the air inlet only. We're not gonna go further to the left or the right, because this is the area where we need to slide in, and if we have to slightly move it, we'll be able to do it when this is wet. So there's only one precaution. Make sure you have a friend to hold the side. You don't want the side to stick. So we'll show you right now. This will be very easy to do. Just get it wet on the top and the bottom, and now here it comes. So we're gonna have someone help us. William? Okay, now one person on the left, one on the right, and we're gonna line these up. We're gonna get them on top. We're gonna hold these areas down. We don't want them to stick, right? Now we're lining it up, and look at how easy this fits in here. Just like this, go ahead, slide yours in. Look at that, like a glove, it fits great. Now, we only have so much time, and notice over here, I'm not letting it touch. So now we're gonna keep this lined up, pushed all the way in, so make sure all the white's covered up. And again, I have my fingers underneath. I'm not engaging the contact. So why don't we switch, and then Ryan, you can do that part. And this is the only chance you have to make it level. See this? So we're gonna go all the way up, press forward, and look at that. It's holding, this looks great. Fits really nice. A couple more taps here. And we're pushing it all the way on. And look at the contours, look at the detail here around this area, all the way on. Okay, let me check one more thing. Okay, now you have a choice of our self-tapping screws or rivets. If you're going to use the screw, you're simply going to insert one of these in each of the 9 holes underneath and thread it straight up and in. So just like this, straight up. If you're using rivets, we're going to show you how to do that. So with the rivet gun, we have to put a little hole up inside. So here we go now with our our drill bit and our drill. And again, this is only for rivets. So we'll poke through. Once we have 9 of these, then we're going to use the rivet tool. But again, with screws, this would go right in like this, and it'll self-tap. It'll hold itself in. Now we're ready to use the rivet tool. Again, not everybody has one of these and you don't need it, but if you're taking it to a shop, tell them to watch this video. So we load it up. Real nice clean look, especially with the black rivet. Can't see anything. It's just done, just like that. Can't unthread, can't loosen up. And do them all. All right, the rest is pretty repetitive. Next, we're gonna get on one little subject about care and how to make sure you get many years of enjoyment out of this lip. Okay, now this is the number one thing we recommend is our universal bump scrape protector. This prevents front end scraping and it fits underneath a lip. And because you're purchasing the best lip available with a solid bottom and it's not a hole or a hollow version, these will work great. This is our 8-piece kit, and You have 3M double-sided tape on it, and here's how you would install it if you're interested. So these are made out of thick urethane plastic and double-sided tape. And they sit like this, invisible. See? So this sits right underneath. You can curve it around areas like this, and the first area of contact will be the hard urethane plastic, not your beautiful carbon fiber. So we recommend these, especially on a front lip that's solid, top and bottom, not hollow. And you just connect them, one here, and if you ever go down a driveway too steep, or you ever forget to raise your suspension in an intersection, it'll always tap this instead of the carbon fiber. And then you would do another one like this. Just connect them all. We got a great installation video. And again, these are our scrape protectors with the 3M double-sided tape. Okay. Talk about care. Everyone has instant detailer. Everyone knows about different things you can use like ceramic coatings. But this Protectant 303 adds UV protection. So this we highly recommend for many of our parts, carbon fiber or anything plastic, because this is a vertical plane, and if you leave your car parked in sunlight, this is going to turn yellow. It also could get chipped up. So a lot of our customers are having us put Clear Bra on it. So if you put some Clear Bra paint protection film, that will increase the life of the ultraviolet reduction, and we recommend that. But in this case, we're going to use good old-fashioned detail spray, which is wax. So detail spray has a UV enhancement in it. This is Mother's good stuff, but this is what you want to do every time you wash your car or use a ceramic coating. In this case, we don't have ceramic on the car, but it really makes it shine, gives it that deep luster. It's basically liquid wax. So do something to protect it. We give you a 1-year warranty for exterior carbon fiber, and that is all you get. We have 3 coats of UV protectant clear gloss on here, which should ensure many, many years. But there's always that customer that may park their car outside every day in the sun, and if it's getting flat, direct sunlight, it's going to yellow. It could also deteriorate. So enhance the UV protection with one of these products. Thanks again for watching. Sure looks great. Our first one out the door. Side skirt video coming next, and the rear diffuser we already shot. It's the Viento Model S body kit, and this is one of the 4 products that we're very proud of. Thanks again for watching.